Hey guys, what's up? It's Wolf, your one and only, and welcome back to some more Dragon Blades. So this one took me a while, a little bit longer to make, just because I'm doing two in one, and I had to like make a whole list and stuff like that with my free days or free hours, I guess. But today we're gonna be going over Gaela, Exalted Gaela. So she specializes in arena. She's a dual wielder, physical, and she goes into the DPS slot. Also, her attacks send enemies flying, which is her normal attacks. It's not gonna just send them flying for like out of the map like the old Atlas used to do, and it's not going to be like holding them up there. It's just gonna be like a little pop up if I'm actually remember correctly. That's where her first skill comes in. Her first skill only activates, and I mean only activates when the enemies popped up in the air. I don't think this activates on enemies that aren't in the air. So I don't know if this is going to work inside a World Boss. I don't think it works inside a World Boss, but I could be wrong. Okay, and this has a 100% chance of hitting. Second skill is an AoE, crits, and removes all clones and summons. Third skill increases attack speed, accuracy increase. Every second removes a debuff and only removes normal phase 1 debuffs. So anything that is phase 1, this is removing. Okay, so first passive increases all allies' strength, increases her max HP and HP recovery, reduces her damage taken by 1% every 1 HP decrease. Well, 1 HP percentage decrease. Well, passive 2 increases attack. This also stacks up to 7 times, and this effect is a phase 2 and can't be removed by phase 1. Next passive, passive 3, immune to all magic attack and insta kills. Physical attack is increased and damage received is reduced. Okay, max passive ignores phase 2 immunities, reduce attack speed and evasion for all enemies. Attack speed and normal attacks are increased. Attack increased for every Phantom Dance. Well, each attack in Phantom Dance. Cleanse all enemy buffs. Immunity against debuffs. All attacks crit and cannot miss. Well, every kill increases the duration of the max passive. Alright, ultimate passive. When you crit, it applies 1 sword dance, 2 sword dance if an ally dies. No attacks miss when fighting a boss types, and increase her attack. Arch passive. Normal attacks remove buffs, increase attack, and decrease damage taken. Gain 1 sword dance buff when buffs are removed. Increase fixed damage for every enemy killed. Alright, Infinity. Increase strength and stamina, decrease range damage taken. Using the second skill, increases melee, and when inside of Sword Dance, gain a heal over time and prevent enemies from revival. This ignores immunity and evasion, decreases enemies' heal recovery, and increase your attack. When using skill 1, gain an additional damage equal to 10% of the max HP of an enemy, except bosses. So that's pretty much it for Gaela. Here are the things that will increase the more you power up. Alright, let's get into Gaela's skills. Here are the skills for Exalted Gaela. Alright, that didn't take too long, but now it's time to get into the thing that's going to take a little bit longer to get through because she has a lot of crap And I mean a lot of stuff that I've been writing down. This is the thing that took most of my time. But alright, let's get into it. So, first impact Gaela is specialized in arena, dual wielder, physical, goes in DPS slot. She sends enemies flying and also removes invincibility upon normal attacks. This is for phase 3 removal and excluding bosses. So you can't lift bosses or, well, actually, I'm not really sure on that one, to be honest. I'm not sure if bosses actually pop up in air or they have like a little pop-up symbol on them. I doubt it. So, yeah, that was just take it with a little bit of grain of salt. Alright, first skill. Single target air attack. Removes phase 4 buffs. And additional damage equals up to 30% of max HP. Excluding bosses. So this doesn't work on bosses. It'd be amazing if it did. Alright, second skill. AoE, all attacks become crits, stun, and removes clones and summons. Third skill, increase attack speed, decrease damage taken from melees and AoE, increases melee attacks and single target attacks, will not miss attacks, and also gain immunity to all buffs that are up to phase 3. Remove phase 4 debuffs every second. Alright, passive 1. Increases ally strength, increase max HP, heal received, and attack. Increase stamina, physical attack, and strength. Decrease physical attack and range damage taken. Damage only exceeds 7% when hit. Become immune to insta-kills of third phase. So anything like insta-kill above third phase, she can be killed by. So basically with this, she could be insta-killed by fourth phase. I thought it was complete immunity, but no, she doesn't get that anymore. I guess the Exalted one keeps that one because it didn't actually specify which phase it was. And plus, I'll talk about it towards the end. There's something else that weirdly that's missing from the Exalted, which makes me feel like the Exalted could be better, but at the same time, it's kind of like meh. But continuing on, recover HP based on the damage taken upon entering the battlefield. Become immune to debuffs up to phase 4. Phase 4 immunity to debuffs. Alright, passive 2. Gain phantom wills when attacking enemies, landing a crit attack, and upon allies' death. Phantom increases attack and decreases damage taken. You need 7 stacks to activate Phantom Dance. Only normal attacks are allowed during Phantom Dance. All of them become crit and none of them miss. Effect 2. Decrease damage taken and gain immunity. Increase attack speed and normal attacks. The fourth effect is a heal over time. The fifth effect decreases evasion, attack speed, heals, and block revival. I'm pretty sure this is on herself too. I'm not sure if this is on enemies. Did not specify if it was on enemies or on them. But you also get an additional effect that increases your attack, and this stacks as well. Alright. Specialty 3. Increase the duration of Phantom Dance upon an enemy or ally's death. Increase your fixed damage on every kill. And removes up to phase 4 buffs upon every attack and increase your attack. Alright, third passive. So this was going to be a little bit weird. It has a condition that says additional effect gained to allies who are lower grade, lower than first impact. I haven't really seen any additional effects that they could have gained from this, but man, I'm not sure about that one. But anyway, we're going to get into it. Ally Aura. Well, Enemy Aura. Enemies get heal block, and they also take 5% of max HP damage every second. Alright, Specialty 1. times 4 additional damage upon using normal attacks and when using your second skill. Upon using normal attacks, make enemies airborne. 3. Upon using skill 2, stun all enemies and ignore phase 6 immunity. Alright, entering the fight, block all enemies' buffs and heals when using active skills. Phantom Dance increases enemies' damage taken and blinds them, meaning they miss all of their attacks. Specialty 6. Upon using skill 1, deal times 4 damage, times 4 additional damage, and also deal 50% of max HP. Arena passive. Increase max HP in normal attacks. Deal double damage with your skill 1. And upon entering the fight, decrease all attack speed for all enemies. And the first impact force is going to be on everybody. So there's nothing really too different about that. These are things that are going to increase when you actually start putting points into her. Here are the skills for first impact Gaela. And that's it for Gaela. Alright. So the thing that threw me off is that first impact Gaela no longer has magic immunity. So it's kind of weird. Exalted Gaela has immunity to both insta kills and magic immunity. Yeah, and it doesn't have like a phase on it too. So it's kind of hard to tell which one would be better just because this Gaela is actually pretty alright even compared to the other one. So it can go either or. I mean, there's also other people who are just plus 30 plus 30 like so many other Exalteds and not even gonna first impact them, which I can kind of understand because if it's better than its impact self, you kind of don't want to change it. But I would say if you're going up against more magic teams and insta kills, I would keep Exalted Gaela more, if anything. Just because hers is probably a complete immunity since it doesn't have a phase to it. That's also what makes Death Crown so strong too, because he has magic immunity. I feel like they probably either missed that skill or just decided to take it off for some reason. I mean, she still has, you know, immunity to insta kills, but if I remember correctly, Grey Soul has four phase insta kill. Let's go check. I'm pretty sure it's 4 phase insta kill. If that's the case, then Gaela's probably gonna have some issues versus him. I mean, she was a complete counter to him as the Exalted, just because she couldn't be insta killed. Okay, eliminations are a third phase, so that could be an issue unless Gaela can remove those. That was the thing. Gaela was always supposed to be a counter to like Grey Soul. She was supposed to be like a hard counter to him in a hard counter to like Incanters. Because Incanters were starting to take over and Gaela was introduced and just completely changed that. But yeah, unfortunately it doesn't look like she's going to be too much of a counter towards Grey Soul, but we're going to have to see. pretty sure she could still stand her own against them, but who knows? But Gaela is great. Is definitely great for arena. She's always been like really good in there, especially if you let her like live too long and she gets into sword dance or phantom dance now. If she gets into phantom dance, yeah, you're ready to take a whole crap ton of damage because once that blade starts spinning on her fucking icon, it's pretty much most of your team dead. Especially when the game used to have like 1v1, like units 1v1. She was the queen of it. Her and Diana. I think that was her name, Diana. Her and Diana were like really dominant inside of 1v1s. Unfortunately, they took out 1v1s just because, you know, it wasn't working out. I mean, at first they had it to where it was live battles. Then out of nowhere they changed it to where you were fighting AI. And it sucked to fight AI. I was having way more fun when we were just like, you know, versus each other alive. But yeah, that for some reason they always change it to AIs or game modes AI whenever, you know, it starts off live. I don't understand it. But that is all for Gala. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until then, peace out.